Hold up. Yeah.
What's up YouTube and welcome back on another video about the famous Around the World Challenge. And today I want to give you a look at what I think is going to be some very important cars. Obviously legendaries and epics and so are important, but difficult to get. If you want to go for, let's say, as far as possible in the challenge, you definitely need to focus on some other rides as well. Especially right now, if I look at it, I mean, I'm waiting to get my first Peugeot ride, but I see it here less than or equal to 200. That kind of tells me, okay, we don't have so many RQ points, and if they want us to use some around the world cars, then this is going to be interesting later. So rather not focus too much on just getting those legendaries there. You need to make your homework here, and let's try to actually figure that out together now, which will be around the world. Sorry, taxman. I'm like, what? Around the world, all cars. There you go. Those are the cars I have, and those are all the cars you can have in general. And I would just want to have a look and like highlight a few cars where I think these are cars, or these are cars which are going to be important. From the comment section, we don't actually have so many, which is great. So you can kind of like narrow it down. I would say Dodge Monaco, I would definitely am currently working on it, hoping that this will help me if we have a little of like a quarter-mile challenge where I need an AQ saver. Dodge Monaco, the Cadillac Seville is as well not bad as well, because I got medium ground clearance. Thank you for that. Standard tires. Bentley Mulsanne maybe. Then if we go further into the uncommon section, I feel like don't underestimate the Chevrolet Tahoe, which has high ground clearance, so, and standard tires. It doesn't have, it's not coming with all surface or off-road tires, and not with a four-wheel drive, but here and then the Chevrolet Tahoe can actually make some miracles and actually work his way up on hill climb and stuff like this. I remember this car doing, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Twisty Road Sand or so, and the Chevrolet Tahoe was one of the cars which was able to do it. Maybe that changed, maybe, yeah, but Chevrolet Tahoe, I would definitely not give up on this car. Then here currently, and I'm so lucky that I have two of those babies, the Lancia Beta Monte Carlo. I think such a crucial car, because just of I mean, it got low ground clearance, that is true. But the Lancia Beta Monte Carlo, and I'm trying to find it, wait, let me have a look on Lancia. Trying to look through my notes, where did I write it down? The Lancia Beta Monte Carlo has a mid-range of 63, which is not, I mean, you're not looking at this car and be like, oh yeah, mid-range wise, amazing. But if you do, for example, a 233 on this car, you can go up to 87 handling. 87 handling for a 23 RQ car. Such an RQ saver. Or if you do a 323, you have an 86 handling and a 7.4 seconds on 0 to 60 and 128 on top speed. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is a car which is going to be crucial. If you look at it in the uncommon section, only the Buick Verano is coming close to the Lancia Beta regarding the handling, but the Buick Verano is having 2 RQ points more, and that's why 23 RQ Lancia Beta Monte Carlo is the car I'm thinking is going to be so important. I currently have 2. I will build up both of them, probably a 233 and a 323 edition for that, and see how those cars are performing. Looking forward to use them. Then if we look in the rare section, we actually have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 rare cars, and I can say I have all of them. So in case of something will happen, I need a specific car, I will use it. I realized many people told me, for example, round 3 was not so easy for them in the first rounds. Chevrolet Malibu, guys, everybody should have one. Good standard tires, and beyond the actual Around the World Challenge, this car is very, very useful for rain. And so we got medium ground clearance, we got standard tires, we got a good handling there. This car is very useful. On the other side as well, we got the Chevrolet Monte Carlo, which is a good all-rounder. I have it as well maxed out. very useful as well for the handling. And then if you want to have speed, you have different options. I mean, the Monte Carlo is one of the best options there, definitely. By the way, Chrysler Newport, I totally forgot, I have this one as well, which helped me a lot. Such an AQ saver for speed if you can't afford to use a Monte Carlo there. And yeah, so those are the cars I'm thinking I would definitely focus on. Then the rares, super rare section, even less. We only got 7 there. We only got 7, but I'm so glad I got the Daytona, which comes with 82 handling. 82 handling for the Daytona. We got medium ground clearance, so you don't need to be afraid of any city streets levels here. The Daytona is definitely very, very useful. And then if you feel like, for example, you probably saw it in some previous videos as well, when I used I don't know, I used some four-wheel drives and so, or surface tires, and they were just slowly, really just like for minimum, they were just a little bit better than actually the Dodge Durango GT. Then the Dodge Durango GT, I got 2 of those maxed out before that already, just because it's a specialist and it's in the Dodge section, and not so many cars have the all surface tag there at all, if any. I need to think. But Dodge Durango GT, yeah. So if you want to have an AQ saver again for anything, if you have dirt, if you have mixed surface or so, Dodge Durango GT can be super useful, especially because look at the stats itself. I mean, we got 75 handling. I know that the GMC Yukon Denali has a four-wheel drive, but the handling is so much worse, 13 points less. So I think this is interesting how they would perform against each other. Then we have here the GMC Acadia, which is just way slower than the Durango. So it's really an interesting section. I feel like all of those 3 could be interesting. The Bentley Mulsanne, yeah, bad mid-range for those cars. For the Bentleys in general, it's like really not good, but might be useful. Let's see if you need an AQ saver for a test bowl or 1 mile drag, and you're like, okay, well, can't really afford to go and grab the big guns, so maybe the Bentley Mulsanne might be useful there. I have 1 maxed out, I have a few ones ready, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. Then ultra rare section, there we actually have lots of cars, as you see. How many? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 18 ultra rares to choose from. But to focus on, I would say the Porsche Cayman, all the Caymans actually, including obviously the best Cayman, which is this one. All the Caymans, I would focus on those bad boys. If we get any of those, max them out immediately. That can be useful beyond the challenge as well. The Bentleys again look interesting by the stats now and then, but the mid-range is really not that good. So don't get like blinded by the top speed and be like, yeah, cool. And obviously Dodge Charger Daytona, very useful car. I have it and I'm excited, hopefully one day getting a second one. Those are the cars I would definitely focus on. Having 1 all surface tires car would be great. From the ultra section, I actually got 3 of them. I got the Murano, the Tahoe Custom, and the Murano Cross Cabriolet. There are a few other ones. Here's the Murano GTC, or the other Murano, or the GMC Yukon. Any of those you definitely should have. 1 or 2 wouldn't be too bad. Then yeah, we have the Epic section, which is kind of very small. We got only 8 cars available there. I think from the Epic section we don't need to talk so much about it. Any of those cars could be super useful. I'm glad, I'm lucky to say that I have a maxed out Evora 400. I got the GMC Acadia, I got a maxed out Bentayga, and I got the I got a maxed out GMC Yukon, and that was actually before, I think it was ultra rare, before it was Epic, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's see. Unfortunately, I can only say I only have 1 Bentayga W12, but I mean, to be honest, those legendaries, those epics are hard to get, are very hard to get. So that's why I would say definitely focus on the others to get as far as possible in this challenge. And I think if we have, and I really hope, if we have a good ultra rare, up to a good ultra rare deck for the around the world, that I hope that we maybe get until like this section here somewhere. like there. And here probably we will need like all the epics and legendaries we can get in order to obviously get the grand prize, which is Pagani Jura BC. A great prize, but I wouldn't mind to get some ultra rares, some epics, or even some carbon fiber packs in the meanwhile, even if I don't make it all the way to the Pagani Jura. Let me know down below which cars have been helping you so far, and I wish you a pleasant day. Be advised, we will have lots of videos for the Around the World Challenge. I will keep them coming, and wish you a pleasant day. Bye bye.